Are you ready?
No.
Fire in the hole! Yeah! That was lame. Hold on.
What were you like in high school?
Yeah, bigger firecracker. All right. All right. Plug your ears. Fire in the hole! There you go. That's a firecracker. Yeah. All right. Now, how much momentum was there afterwards?
A lot.
There was a lot, but there was also zero, right? Because class. There was also zero afterwards, and there was zero afterwards because one can went this way and had positive momentum, the other can went this way and had negative momentum, and they added up to zero, didn't they? Quite possibly. If you place them tip to tail, if you put this guy tip to tail with that guy, it would add up to zero, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there was zero momentum before, and there still was zero momentum afterwards. Okay. So let's do possibly another one. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do something more interesting, though. Okay.
Inside.
Let's see if I can find one of those giant firecrackers again. Really, we're down to like the last few of those. Ah, no, darn, it has no fuse. No, it just has a very short fuse. That could be fun. Let's go for it, shall we? A giant firecracker with a very short fuse. Sounds like some kid I sat next to in math class. All right. Okay. We've got a can. Is there another can somewhere? Well, yes, there is. All right. So, let's aim one can at Amanda. One at Miranda. And one I will aim at myself. All right. Now, when you plug your ears, you also want to kind of cover your face. Okay? So kind of like this. Yeah? All right. All right. Huh. It's a very short fuse.
Murray, don't break your neck.
Woo! Okay. Are you ready? Fire in the hole! Oh. Oh, it's even shorter now. Ha! Okay.
Wait, let me see the bottom of Was it defective fuse or something?
Yes, it was. Ah! With dynamite fuse.
Wait, re-aim it at a minute.
All right. Here we go. This one is not a big firecracker. Fire in the hole! Yeah! Yeah, that was good. All right. Now, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, is it possible that the momentum after on that one was also zero?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It's possible because, whoops, I erased the mass of the cannon, but we have it up there, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay. It is possible because one can went this way, one can went that way, and one can went this way, right? So what we could do is draw these guys tip to tail, draw this guy here, like that. Couldn't it be that those momenta added up to zero? So when they look at the explosions, when the FBI goes and looks at the site of an explosion, like Oklahoma City, when Timothy McVeigh bombed the federal building, okay? When he did that, they actually looked and they found pieces of the truck went this way, pieces of the truck went that way. Do they have all the pieces? Is that all the momentum? Do those add to zero?
No.
No, and then they looked, and sure enough, this way, a piece had gone this way, right? They found like the axle of a truck or something like that had gone in another direction, right? Sometimes the stuff that goes in a certain direction is actually just the explosive gases, but there are ways to analyze the scene with forensic stuff and figure out exactly which way the gases actually vented. Okay, and then the final demonstration I'd like to show you is something that helped me while away the hours. See, I grew up in Iowa. You guys grew up here, where there's like actually stuff to do, right? But in Iowa, it's like, what are you going to do? Are you going to go to the reservoir and like shoot stuff? Or are you going to, anyway, I won't list all the things that traditionally high school students do in Iowa because they're so bored, but generally they're not as wholesome or as fun as like going up to the mountain or going to the gorge or going to the beach. Okay?
They have a beach in
Okay. Now, what I'm going to show you, I must ask you not to share with anyone else, nor try this at home, unless you want to. Okay? This is how to make match rockets. You need hard to get materials. You need aluminum foil, about that much. You need matches. The best kind are the kind that are strike anywhere. And then what you want to do is you want to actually wrap that match up and wrap in all of its matchy goodness. Because strike anywhere matches, and I believe any matches at all, have oxygen and burny stuff all in there. Now, and what I'm doing here is I'm sort of twisting this and getting that aluminum foil so that it's on there really tight. Right now, by the way, if you take this and drop it in the coals of a fire and walk away, it'll eventually go bang, and this little thing will come shooting off the match at like a million miles an hour and like poke someone's eye out, probably. Okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to transform this from that sort of a thing to a rocket with a needle. Okay? I need all the difference between an explosive and a rocket engine is that a rocket engine has a place for the explosive gases to escape. A nozzle, as it were. So I'm going to provide that nozzle by sticking the pin in like that. I've gone through and I'm hitting the base of that matchy stuff. Okay? Now I'm going to make a launch platform. Zzzt. It's a paper clip. Okay? I'm going to aim it at Ludwig. And I'm going to put that hole, the whole side goes down. Okay? Now, we would play this. You know those, like you can get those 100 army men? We would go play army games like this, right? And what you do is you'd set your guys up and, well, I'm going to talk this away, aren't I? We're not going to be able to see this. Anyway, we would play like little war games with these things. And you just set them off like this. Oh, there we go. It's not exactly a Scud missile, but it's...
That was actually kind of fun to watch.
Anyway, what you do is the players, the little soldiers, they can either move, shoot, or dig in a turn. Yes?
Sure.
Yeah? And if they dug in, you didn't actually dig them in because that took too long. You just drew a circle around them in the dirt. And then if you fired, if you landed within 2 match lengths of somebody who wasn't dug in, they died. And you just stuck them in head first in the sand. Right? And then if you landed within 1 match length of somebody who was dug in, they still died.
Alright, you have the most awesome class I've ever had.
I want one that flies through the air real well. Yeah! Woo! Every now and then, one of them flies back and just like drills you in the face. I don't know why that is. So we always did wear safety glasses, like sunglasses or something like that. Yeah, if you got it all done. What was the speed of the second one?
144
Meters per second? All right.
Whoa, where'd you get that number?
What did you get
74.5.
for the second one? 74 for the second one? Okay.
No, for this.
Plus or minus 8?
I haven't done that.
All right.
I don't have a calculator.
Oh, wait. To calculate this part, where there's like the triangle DE, can you just do what's in parentheses?
Yep, and then multiply by that.
Okay. It smells like matches.
Yeah, I think it's something that Duggan's doing.
I love the smell of
Doug and